Hi everybody, today finally after a long and very careful preparation we start with the President's Cup for Sambo right here at the event city of Manchester, and it's the second, as we mentioned already, in the history event, which I guess will be even more successful than the first one. The event began with an opening ceremony and the welcoming words of the FIA's president Vasily Shestakov and the vice-mayor of the city of Manchester, following a very entertaining music laser show and a bright team's presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Russian team are made up of Ruslan Bogdasarian, Nikita Blitzkov, Coras Cambrero, Yuri, Eduardo, and Daniel Roberts.
Still, Great Britain is a country which is very proud about its history, and that's why all the Sambo, judoka and wrestling veterans had their special place at the spectator stand. Maurice Allan, a British judoka and wrestler, medalist of the World Championship 1975 in Minsk, says he is now very proud to be involved in Sambo again.
I immigrated to America, so I kind of left it all behind, and Sambo at that point sort of wasn't as popular in America. It's making a resurgence right now, and I think that events like this are fantastic. I mean, I really do. Andrew had contacted me and said, would I like to come across and be a guest here for this? And I said, absolutely, yes. And I'm excited to see it. You know, it's been a long time, and I'm trying to get my daughter involved. She's a third-degree black belt in judo, and she won the World Police and Games Fire Championships just about a month ago. So she's involved in that, so I'd like to get her involved in this. And I think it's a great sport. It's very uncomplicated. You know, you can explain the rules pretty quickly, and you can pick it up pretty quickly, but then, you know, getting the skills, that takes a while. But I think it's a great sport for everyone.
Steve Pullen had first got acquainted with Sambo almost 50 years ago, but still the European Championship in Skopje is a memorable event for him.
I think the hardest and the most impressive one was when I went to a place called Skopje. And we didn't have much money in them days, and five of us got into a VW Beetle and drove from Manchester all the way down to the European Skopje and fought there, and we met some brilliant judo wrestling players and judo sambo players, and it was very, very exciting. We took us 3 days to drive there. Well, as a background of judo and wrestling, we went to Russia in Moscow, and we was a bit worried about some of the locks because we don't do some of the leg locks and what have you. But we got taught and shown how to do them, and I wasn't worried so much then. I just brought them into my skills. Because don't forget, in the 66s, nobody's even heard of Sambo wrestling. And we all thought, what is it? You know, we've just never heard of it. And we went down to look and enjoy it and find out it was good.
Martin Clarke is now the president of the British Sambo Federation, but in 1970s he tried to become a member of the Olympic judo team. But fortunately or unfortunately, he had succeeded in jiu-jitsu and sambo, and the last became his lifetime love.
British Sambo is developing extremely well. We've got clubs throughout the country. We have associations in England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and we're soon getting a federation in Wales as well. And generally we're doing extremely well. We run the British Open every year, and we have done now for 25 years. This is the second President's Cup. I've heard rumours that they want it again next year. So yes, everything's going extremely well. The crucial point was when I formulated the British Sambo Federation in 1986. Before that, it was with the Wrestling Association and had practically died. I took over in 1995 and I formulated an independent British Sambo Federation, which was recognised by the British government. And in 1989 we ran the European Championships in Herne Bay, Kent, and in 1992 we ran the World Championships in Herne Bay, Kent. But Sambo is a lot different today than it was then. The World Championships in 92, I had women, children, and I think we had 16 countries all told. Now, in Japan last year, I believe there was 93 countries. And a lot of that's down to our president, Mr. Shestakov, who's done an extremely good job and has supported the British Sambo Federation. Something, I may add, our British government doesn't do.
The competition now has a new format. 5 men and 2 women, so it's mixed team competition, and of course it's the first time for combat sambo to be in game. Follow the news and the results at sambofias.org.